very deep in the deliverance ministry, and anytime a man comes with a demon or with an addiction, I will ask the first question, what have you been doing? Because it is what you love and what you behold determines the shape of your life. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. What you love will determine what you will look like. What you love determines the shape of your worship. What you love will determine the shape of your life. Every one of us here, there is nobody that God hates. There's nobody, even the worst of sinners. We did not do anything to merit that love, but he loved us all the same. But it looks like there is a special attention that God now begins to give to the one that learns how to reciprocate that love. For those who are in a relationship and you are the only one giving gift, you understand what I'm talking about. You are in marriage, your wife's birthday, you give gift to your wife. Every season you are the one giving. You may not be complaining, but you just know that any day my wife gives me gifts, the measure of love will triple by 10. When you begin to reciprocate the love, the Bible says with open faces we behold him as in a glass, and we are changed. What are we changed into? The same image that we behold. The reason why most of you are looking like masturbation is because that's what you are beholding. That's what you love. You are your beloved, and that masturbation is yours because that's what you are beholding. If truly it is Christ you are beholding, I can tell you there is no power of hell, no scheme of man that will be able to crumble your life. I tell you, there are certain times that Satan will strike you without your knowledge, and because of the shield that is over your life, you don't even know. There was one doctor, they called Dr. Abogo, and I used to stay in the front seat when we used to write any exam because I don't like disturbance. He pushed me from the front to the back. I said okay, and then while we were still writing exams, he was making noise, and it was a calculation course. Then I stood up and said, sir, you are making noise. He said, do you know who I am? I've sacked lecturers, I've kept students 8 years and they did not graduate, and they were giving certificate of attendance. He said, over my dead body will I see you graduate? I said okay. I didn't go back to pray, but I knew that I had something with Jesus. When it was time for resumption, everybody resumed that from Abogo. Students refused to go for his burial, and they said, Papa, don't keep person. I didn't keep person. God can do everything to preserve one of his soldiers that is accurate. He will do everything. You don't need to pray someone not the witch to live. The witch will die without your prayer when your banner is upright. The witch will die when it is sure who you are fighting for. The Bible said he destroyed kings for their sake. They were not the ones that did the destruction. He destroyed kings for their sake. They didn't need to do anything, just that they were on the Lord's side. The Bible says this is how you show in the book of John that you love me, that you keep my commandments, for my laws are not grievous. The life of the believer that reciprocates the love that God shines on him is that he looks like an army with banners. There is a clear-cut difference between they that serve the Lord and they that don't serve him. I preached a message that I called casualties of warfare. I pointed out that one of the reasons why many people become casualties of warfare is simply because they dance the dance of two armies. I was scrolling on Facebook the other day and I saw on the bio of a Christian sister, Abba's body. The question is, what is Abba doing in body? She wants to love God, but she doesn't know how to love God. Now that is called the dance of two armies. The dance of two armies. What have you seen in this Shulamite? Are you not seeing that she's dancing the dance of two armies? You want to shine the light, but there is gross darkness in your vessel. It's called the dance of two armies. There are many people that have died because we don't know where you belong to. You don't look like light, you don't look like darkness. The line must be drawn. We must be sure the badge you are wearing. We must be sure whose banner you are carrying. You should not dance the dance of two armies. On Monday you are in church, on Friday night you are in the club. It's called the dance of two armies. The Bible said in the book of Revelation chapter 3, because you are neither hot nor cold, because you are lukewarm, I will spew you out from my mouth. We don't know where you are. We don't know where you belong to. When we get to your house, we say we are looking for our brother in church. Say now that one, I don't even know say this brother they born again. But man, when you see this brother in church, when you see him sustain a posture of prayer, but guess what? He's dancing the dance of two armies. And most of us have learned to master the postures of the dance. When we come to church, we can dance the dance of Jerusalem. When we go to Babylon, we will dance the dance of Babylon very well. That kind of dance, there is no banner. God servant, the Lord showed me a vision that they are coming for music ministers. They are coming. There's an outbreak of revival that is going to come through music. The priest will be strategic in it, and they are coming for music ministers. Some already have sold their birthrights. Yes, some have sold their birthright. They can sing for anything that wants to be sung for. They are dancing the dance of two armies. A politician who is a wicked man will call you to come and bless him. You will go and bless him. With the same mouth that you used to bless God, you are blessing a wicked man. In the book of Malachi chapter 2, that is called the cursed blessing. God will curse you that is trying to bless. The Bible says God is angry with the wicked every day. Somebody that your master is angry with, Jehovah Sabaoth is angry with somebody, and you that is from his camp is going to bless that person. There are soldiers dancing, but they don't have allegiance to any flag. The highest bid that takes the day, there's no banner, there's no flag. It is how much you are willing to pay Their emotions, their intimacy is dependent on who is willing to pay more. This is why Christianity is the way it is. If we must return, we must have a badge and a banner. We must pledge an allegiance. If you want to serve darkness, serve darkness. If you want to serve light, serve light. So that in the day of war, you will not shoot your head thinking that you are the enemy. The Bible says if the light that is in you be darkness, it is possible that the light that is in you be darkness. You don't have a badge. You are dancing to anyone that plays the tune. If money plays the tune, you dance. If sex plays the tune, you dance. Whatever plays the tune, you dance. I must be my beloved and my beloved must be mine. We watch you in your workplace, we don't truly know who you serve. We don't truly know who your allegiance is for. When they say bribe, you are the one leading the way. And when you come to church with that same money that you used to collect bribe, you pay tithe, dancing the dance of two armies. This is why men become casualties of war. We are not saying that we are in need of soldiers. We are saying that if you must be recruited as a soldier, you must have your banner. Let the line be drawn. Let us know where you belong. Let us know whose flag you are serving. God cannot gather lilies from your life, glory from your vessel, until you define whose side you are fighting for. A Christian will wake up and before she goes to church, she will keep a camera in front and say, dress with me. She will show us her undies until you are dancing the dance of two armies. It must be clear on whose side you are fighting for. You don't claim you love God and then you are frolicking with sin. You are playing with iniquity. The Bible said in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17, for what relationship has light with darkness, and what communion has righteousness with unrighteousness? When you want to put the two of them together, you are dancing. Why we should not dance with it? We should fight. Jesus said, I've come to put fire. We are at war, my brother. No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life. You can't dance with the world and dance with your lover. It's not possible. You must decide on whose side you are on. God is trying to get glory from your life. The love that he has for you, nothing can separate you. He says neither angels will be able to separate you from the love I have for you. And yet you want him to be the only one expressing the love. You're already looking like what you are dancing with. You can't dance with sex and look like Jesus, my brother. You look like what you behold. You look like what you sacrifice for. Many of you can sacrifice 10 hours on a movie but cannot pray for 1 hour. You are dancing the dance of two armies. A brother finished 30 days and the way he summarized the 30 days was sleeping with a sister in church. Town president for a state, he went to dedicate a nightclub. When they caught him on camera, he was like this. He was hiding, dancing in between two armies. Because of money, it's called the dance of two armies. You dance the dance of light, you dance the dance of darkness. You dance the dance of unrighteous mammon, you dance the dance of God. We truly don't know where you are standing. It was the dance that Herod's daughter should not dance that took the head of John the Baptist. Because Satan will be willing to give you anything in order to sustain that dance. You will dance until you dance into your grave. Many of us have already become casualties of warfare. You don't have a secret life of prayer. The last time you prayed was when we gathered. In secret, what you do is to service your appetite. Your body have become your God. You touch yourself in strange places at strange times. I know a brother who kept on masturbating until blood began to come out of his body, and yet he couldn't stop. I've seen strange things. You bring money to the pastor, the money is a cost because you duped people. This is the reason why revival is far from us in this generation. When our father said yes to Jesus, they said yes. They were called church rats because they loved the Lord. You know, we have been crying, say, Lord, use me. Just look at him, just focus on him for 1 week. Express love to him because he waited for you while you were yet sinner. He waited for you for that long. He didn't give up on you. He believed that one day you will say yes to him, and you have said yes to him. The only reason why the enemies will turn his back against this generation is when our banners are defined. The Bible says when the enemy shall rise like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a banner. It is through you that he will lift up a banner. I've seen what God can do with a man whose audience is him, the audience of one. God can cut down nations with one man. God can cut down kingdoms with one man. But we want to serve and dance with two armies. The Bible says when your obedience is complete, then would you have the capacity to judge all disobedience. You are fornicating, you want to go and deliver a fornicator. It's not possible. They will take you down first because kingdoms don't fight against themselves. That's one of the laws of the spirit. So you must decide, are you fighting for light or darkness? You are a chronic fornicator, a wicked man at heart, and you want to bring deliverance to a people that are in the same iniquity as you. Whose side are you on? Whose flag are you pledging allegiance to? I will stand for God in my time. I will lift the banner of Christ high, and I will bring victory to my King. The Bible says the foundation of the Lord standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord, he knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of the Lord, let him depart from iniquity. I don't want to dance the dance of two arms. Comely, terrible as an army with banners. An army that has an identity is a terrible one. Oh, Where you are seated, can you just cry to the Lord? Say, I return. I return.